Another one is having real Agile teams and trains. And I want to emphasize real. You notice the italics we've got added. They're founded on real value streams. Very often when we come into organizations that are struggling with SAFe, one of the key reasons, if not the key underlying factor, is the organization has not done their value stream identification. And so they don't know what the Agile release trains need to be to organize around value. They miss that critical component of understanding not only their operational value streams, but their development value streams. And so when they structure their arts, yes, they're getting to the 7 plus or minus 2 people. They're getting those people, those teams together into a collection. And that's really what it is. It's a collection because they can't properly flow value because the teams are formed around organizational silos, common skill sets, different anti-patterns like that. That's where the struggle really comes in, is not understanding the underlying need to understand your value streams, to visualize them and organize around them.
That moves us into that real Agile teams and trains. And it's kind of interesting as Dwayne was talking about, and we talked about the value of understanding the foundation of real value streams. And this is a point where Dwayne and I are always thinking of is, how do we always get better at identifying operational value streams and development value streams? And there's some discussion in there, and organizations don't always get that as good as they want to or need to in order to get better flow of value. And so in setting this up, we want to get leaders involved in those. When we have a value stream identification workshop, we want the highest level folks in your organization that are working with you to identify what are the groups involved, to really identify your operational value streams, so then you can figure out the real development value streams that support them. And once you get through that, and by the way, that's a really important discussion, because there's a lot of words out there around value streams. We see articles on it all the time, but that real key decision helps you understand what are the knowledge and skills that you need on your trains. And so at this point, having those senior execs involved increases your odds of getting the right folks on an art. In other words, all the knowledge and skills required to get flow from idea all the way to a user actually using your stuff, not just release, but getting that user involved. That takes senior management support and constant oversight. Because if you don't do that, if you have, just as an example, if you have dev and test, you kind of truncate the whole value stream, the development value stream. You're kind of missing some of the stuff up front and missing some of the stuff in back. So this idea of real teams relies on real Agile trains, relies on real value streams. Huge conversations in there, and you want everybody involved. So, if we have to make a decision this way today, how are we going to change it to get better flow tomorrow? So leadership is doing everything they can to support that creation.